Do you read the story?
Yes, I do, but what is the story that I have to read?
We have to read the Red Death and the Barrel of Amontillado.
Okay, it's about what?
And the Red Death is about a plague that happens in a kingdom that lived Prince Prospero.
Yes.
And he went away from the kingdom that was infected.
Okay, I remember. Kill 1,000 person or something?
Not, yeah, it's a masquerade,
Okay.
a ball, like all people dressed, and they were like hiding because outside the castle was a plague that people kill, that plague killed the people. Like they from their face, like full of blood and something like that.
Okay. It's disgusting.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Yes.
And they were like hiding of that in the castle, and they were all having party all day.
Yes, that's the and they took like a lot of food and they closed the door of the big door of to the castle, so nobody could get in, even the Red Death.
I think it's like something when you're like escaping from something. They were like escaping from death.
And they were having fun all day. That's the only thing that they did.
And the guy from the Prospero has different rooms.
But
Seven rooms.
Prospero is
It's like the prince.
the
It's a
prince of the castle.
Yes.
Okay.
And he has 7 rooms, all different colors. And they were
Really?
from
Yes.
east to west.
Like what colors? Or
There is it was a white one, I think. There was a
It was a purple
Purple
blue,
one,
and
blue
the last one was black and red.
yes.
And
It was
there in that room was a clock, a very old wood clock.
And all the persons, when they heard the clock like telling the hour, they stopped because this noise was very annoying and they were like afraid for some reason.
okay, but the killer happened in a party or something like
Yes,
that.
a ball actually.
It's what?
What?
It was in a ball that this happened.
Yes, like it's when they were like having a party, and someone arrived, like dressed like with a hood, and very dark. So the prince get angry because he thought someone is playing a joke. So he get mad, but the people get scared, and he go after him, like room by room. And in the final room, in the black one, the death killed him.
Yes.
So
And
the
then
guy,
all
the people died.
And then the people died. Yes.
And I think, like an analysis, that the rooms were like from east to west. It represents like the day. If you think the sun rises from the east
Yes.
and ends at west, so it's like the day. And it's also like the circle of life because he's from room to room, you know.
Yes, I like that actually. I like your interpretation of the story. Yes. And
but it's so strange.
it is strange.
Interesting.
You
Yes,
think
it
that?
is.
Yes. Why?
It's interesting because
I think that the name also of the prince sets a lot
Yes.
because it's Prince Prospero, so it
But
couldn't be clearer.
But you don't know if he has a lot of money or not.
Actually, that's not quite easy to see because that doesn't appear in the story.
Yes, you only know that his name is Prospero, but you don't know if he has the money or not.
But if
It sounds like it because he do balls every day, so he should have a lot of money.
I think he was so afraid of death that he was escaping from it.
Yes.
He was so afraid, and then finally the death
Came to him,
exactly.
although he tries not to that not to happen.
but if he lives in a castle, he could have a lot of money. I think.
Yes.
He's a prince, so he should have. But that's not a must. It's not something obligatory to have money if you're a prince. You could not have. You would have only the title.
Yes. Actually, in the Red Death is a masquerade. When you use mask,
Yes.
like a ball, and the Barrel of Amontillado also is a carnival with masks. So always Allan Poe is using masquerades.
If we interpret that thing as something, I could say maybe mask is because they are hiding from something.
Or maybe they don't want to realize the reality they are living, and they pretend to be something else using a mask.
Actually, if you use a mask, you are sort of pretending, so it's good interpretation. Yes. What do you think about the Barrel of Amontillado?
Amontillado.
I think it's a very dark scenery,
Yes, it is.
very dark,
It's very cruel.
because cruel.
Cruel.
It is.
Because I don't remember the name, Montresor, who is the friend of
Fortunato.
Fortunato,
Fortunato, yes.
he has a revenge on him.
Yes, but the thing that I read the book, but I haven't seen here. Why is he got his revenge? What does
Because
he do?
Montresor thought that
Fortunato?
Fortunato, I get confused with Prospero.
Oh, yes.
They are the same. Because he thought that Fortunato makes fun of him. So he.
And he's very proud. So he's very proud person. Because if you make fun of me, I won't kill you. So it's very odd, you know.
But who building the
Wall?
walls?
Montresor built the wall. And it was something like with bones, so it was very awkward. He built like 11 walls of bones, apart from the one that he should close, so he could never get out. And he also
Tied.
yes, he
He
tied
tied
him. And I think it was with the wine also in the room. I'm not sure, but I think it was
Yes.
the wine in there. So he could not drink the wine.
Actually, at the end of the story, Montresor says something like, "For the love of God."
Yes. I didn't get that. Why was that?
I think like analysis is something that he's making fun of God, maybe, because he's begging to let him go.
Yes, and he thinks it's a joke, actually.
But,
He says to him that's a joke.
Fortunato
Yes, Fernando.
is friends of
Yes, there
what
are.
is the friend name?
Montresor.
Montresor?
I think that is the pronunciation.
Montresor.
Yes,
It's a good.
I think it's very dark, and also he says like rest in peace, something like that, and that is kind of funny if you think that he built a wall with the bones of her family, so it was like it's particular. It is like very dark and very awkward.
And what do you think about the thing of the wine? Because
I think that they sort of competed to who was the best at tasting wines. So I think that even if I think through, I would say that maybe he was sort of jealous of his friend to know more about wines than he killed, left him in there because of he was like jealous, somehow jealous.
He was having revenge.
Yes, but it could, yes, there is more than interpretation.
To
of
Alan,
those.
to Edgar Allan Poe, like so much the parties.
Yes, he does. But he does the
Yes.
very dark concept of parties. Yes.
Yes,
The story is about parties.
but
It's
always having something in the party.
Yes,
And
Something
it's
bad.
nothing
with blood,
positive. Yes.
with a lot of blood.
Someone died, always.
Yes.
And I think that the narrator of the Burial of Amontillado
Yes.
is Montrose, right?
Yes,
He tells the story because he is a flashback. He's telling like 15 years after that the story
I
happened.
don't remember that. Okay.
It's something like that. And I think that we cannot trust in Montrose. We don't know if it's that true or not.
We don't know if it's bad, if it's good, if he
But
does
it's-
why does he do? So we know why he does that, but we don't know for sure if that's really true. That's why I could say that maybe he was he had just problems with his friend.
Yes, but
Maybe.
the stories are very, very freak.
And also another funny fact. The name of the friends of the Montresor is Fortunato, so
It's like Prospero.
it's like Prospero. So that's another fact.
Yes,
funny
It's
fact.
like the same.
And Montresor sounds like a dark name. No, I don't know if you have that sensation, but I feel like it's a very unhappy name. I don't know.
Or maybe like creepy, like he was scared.
Yes, and Fortunato sounds more like a happy name, like a more luckiest person.
What do you think, Javi?
Javi, what do you think about it?
Did you read the book?
Yes.
And what do you think about it?
It's in the old story that are dark,
Yes.
but interesting.
Did you have fun reading the book, or you like feel like that's so boring?
No? Fun?
Did you have fun?
I keep having the feeling that I feel sad after reading the stories in general. I don't know. It's like sadness, like awkward. I feel awkward every time I read a story of.
When I read Allan Poe, it's like I want to know more. Like you are reading, and what is going to happen now? It's like you are so involved because he described everything.
And you predict that will be happened in the story.
And it's not usual what it is going to happen.
It's
So it's
interesting.
like surprising ending sometimes.
Yours, I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Me
me
too.
too. Let's go buy something downstairs.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Big Mac? Like
Yes.
available?
Yes, we have.